Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're gonna do a purchase or pass video. We're gonna talk about all of the new makeup releases. There are some really good releases that have just come out that I want to dive into. So let's get into it. I just tried out the new Beauty Bay Rich palettes. This is what I have on my eyes. My package got lost for some reason. I don't know what happened. So I wasn't able to get a dedicated video up on this. I love the tones in this palette. I think it is so beautiful and they're all so deep. But if you guys want to see a dedicated video on this, or if you just want to see, maybe I can include this in a testing new makeup video. But I do want to play with this on camera for you guys because it is just too good not to. There's some really good releases that I feel like I have really been anticipating. So the first release we have is from Danessa Myricks. She's coming out with a new holiday set. This has a mini blurring balm powder in the shade Universal, and it also has a new shade of the blurring powder flushed in the shade It Girl. So I already ordered this. You already know I love this blush formula. It is definitely one of my favorites, definitely one of my favorite releases this year. So I'm very excited to see that she is expanding the shade range. I do hope that she comes out with this blush separately in case you don't want to pick up the, the set. But it is available now if you are curious about it. All right, it looks like Kylie is coming out with the Oudgasm collection. Now, I honestly, when I first saw this revealed, I didn't realize it was different fragrances, and I'm intrigued to smell these. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna like these. So she has the vanilla oud, rose oud, tobacco oud, cafe oud, and then she's also coming out with perfume oud wood. So that's very interesting. I think that is something new from Kylie. So I do want to smell these in store. I do hope this comes in store so I can smell it. But her wedding collection did not come in store to Sephora, so I missed out on that one, which really sucked. I think it was like the Silk Santil one, but it just never came in stores, and then it was sold out online. So yeah, I missed out on that one, but I heard a lot of people say it's just like the vanilla one. So maybe I didn't miss out. This collection is available now. This is in collaboration with Angelica and Odin's Eye. So I can actually talk about this now because when I did my last purchase or pass video, I couldn't talk about this collection, but I do have a full review up on my channel if you're curious about this and you want to check it out. But they came out with two palettes. So this is the first one. This is the Little Ghost palette. It is so beautiful. So if you want to check this out, definitely check out my video if you want to see swatches and an eye look using this. And then we have the Trick or Treat palette. This one is definitely a beautiful fall theme palette, and I love this one. They both are honestly gorgeous, and I loved the looks that I created with both of these palettes, so definitely check those out. And she also came out with 5 lippies as well. We also have a new release from Summer Fridays. They just came out with a new lip butter balm. This is one of my favorite lip balms. I keep one in my purse at all times. So when I saw that this was available at Sephora, I snatched it up with a quickness. This one is in the shade Sweet Mint. Now, if I could describe this one is basically just like a peppermint kind of lip balm. Honestly, it kind of has like that pepperminty kind of feel. Smells like peppermint, but when you taste it, it tastes kind of sweet. Don't actively eat it. I was excited to add this to my Summer Fridays collection. Speaking of Summer Fridays, they just teased on TikTok that they're coming out with another lip butter balm, and it's in the shade Iced Coffee, but they're coming out with this new holiday set. This is not available yet, but best believe I will be getting this because I need to restock on my vanilla. But in this set, you get cherry and iced coffee, which is the new shade. So I hope that comes as a single for those of you who already have the other two, but I don't have cherry, and of course I don't have iced coffee, so I would get a lot of use out of this set, and then I need to restock on the vanilla one. But I love that they're coming out with this set because last year they came out with minis, and honestly, just give me the full size. The minis are cute, they're great to pop in your purse, but I feel like this is more bang for my buck. So Rhode is coming out with the Peptide Lip Treatment in 4 different shades. And honestly, I didn't know what the hype was about. Like, all the girlies was talking about how much they love the Peptide Lip Treatments. And I was like, you know what? Let me get one. So I ended up picking up the strawberry one, and I get it. I get the hype on these. I do wish they were a little bit bigger, but they are like $16, so they're not too expensive. They're not as expensive as, you know, the Summer Fridays, which is $24, but I tried this one. I love it. It tastes really good. I love the glossy shine that it leaves on the lips, and I want more. Okay, I want more of these. So I'm actually excited about this launch. I kind of want to get all 4 of these shades. I hope that they have like a set out because I would pick up the set. Yeah, I would definitely pick up the set of this because these look beautiful and I love that they're tinted. Not gonna lie, I did wish that the strawberry one was tinted. It was a little bit of a disappointment that it wasn't, but excited that we're finally getting tinted ones because I'm gonna be all over that. Colourpop just came out with the 11/11 collection. This is such a cute collection. A lot of people have been comparing this palette to the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude, and I definitely can see the similarities. I did pass on this collection because I don't really need this. The blushes, I don't really feel like I could use any of them. They're a little bit on the lighter side. I'm not the biggest fan of eyeshadow sticks. And then the lipsticks, I don't need another lipstick, okay? I'm going through what I have in my collection. I say that as I like want a bunch of Summer Fridays and Road lip treatments, but you guys get what I mean. Like, I don't really wear lipsticks often. I am wearing a lipstick today, but this is one of my favorite fall lipsticks. Actually, the Fenty Beauty lipstick. I can't remember what shade this is. Major Magnet, but I love this lipstick. It's beautiful for fall. Let's talk about this new Pat McGrath holiday collection because this is a big one, and this is launching this week. Oh my goodness. So she did something different this year, which I think is really interesting. She's coming out with a face and an eye palette. Not the biggest fan of this. I do wish it was just like a regular eyeshadow palette because I already have some of these blushes that are included. But for those of you who don't have the blushes, I do feel like, you know, this is great. What I'm really interested in is the 5-pan shadows. These color stories are stunning. I love the more like bluish kind of one, and then the more like all like the with the deep purple in there. I want both of those, so I might end up picking up both of those. I do know her holiday collections go on sale, but these are like $30. Plus, they always have like a coupon that you can use on these collections as well when they launch. But I really, really love what she did with the 5-pan palettes. Those look like winners to me. She's also coming out with colored mascaras, which is not really my vibe, so I'm gonna pass on that. But I do think this collection it's nice. It's nice. I think to me the standout is definitely the 5-pan palettes. She's also coming out with a bronzer, blush, and a highlight like palettes as well, which I think is nice. But if you already own those shades, I mean, you know, not really. It's not really nice, but if you don't own those shades, then I think that's a great pickup. So ABH is coming out with a new highlighter. This is the Glow Seeker highlighter. A lot of people are asking if this is like an Amrezy dupe. I never tried that highlighter, so I'm not too sure, but I'm very intrigued to try this out. I do wish they came out with more shades instead of making one highlighter that they say is universal. We'll see. I like what it looks pretty. It looks really, really stunning, but we shall see because I'm very intrigued by that. Now let's talk about a new release from Blend Bunny because Blend Bunny Cosmetics is coming out with a new palette this week, and this is her take on a Halloween color story. So we're getting pastels, and honestly, I am not mad at this. I think this is so different from anything that we've seen from Blend Bunny. I think it's stunning. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that is beautiful. I love the overall theme of this. It's called the Sickly Sweet palette. It has 30 spoiled rotten shades. So it is a mix of pastels with a couple of like deeper shades. Stunning. And I also love that she didn't keep that, you know, that gradient that we normally see from Blend Bunny. This one looks a lot more chaotic, more, you know, thrown all over, and I like that. Very, very different. I love the campaign photos. You guys know that I love Blend Bunny, so I will be picking this up. She is coming out with 2 lip oils. One is blue and one is black, and they kind of have a little bit of pigment to them, so I don't really know about these. I love her lip oils though. I love them. But these, I don't know if I would get these. Maybe the black one? I don't know. I don't know about that. The lip oil colors, but I think it's really, really cool. Now let's talk about something else that is super cool because Glamlight is coming out with their new collection, finally, their Ghost Face collection. And they already started revealing the product. So as I'm filming this video, we have 4 products revealed. We have a makeup bag, which I want so bad. This looks so cool. Like I can just picture it now walking around with my little Ghost Face makeup bag. I just think it's really cool. And I love that Glamlight is stepping into that realm. We also have a mirror, which, you know, I told myself, I was like, listen, when they start revealing this, you got to narrow down what you want. You can't get it all. But then again, it's coming out on the 29th, which is very close to my birthday. So as of right now, it's looking like I'm getting the whole collection. I've never done that before. Every product that they keep revealing, I want it. This mirror looks sick, okay? It looks sick, and I really hope that we see Glamlight come out with mirrors in all of their collections that are really custom like this. You know, not like the little small heart-shaped mirrors. I love the custom mirror like this. This looks insane, and I want this. They also revealed the palette. Now, I honestly don't know what I was expecting from this palette. A part of me was like, ooh, it could be very similar to the Chucky, but how can they make this different? And it seems like with this palette, they decided to keep it all cool tones. And when I look at this palette, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this palette. Like, I'm not obsessed with this palette, but it's so cool. I love what they did with it. It's just so different. And then they also revealed that they're coming out with a lip kit in a universal red. And this is the first time I've actually wanted a red lip. Like, we all know that I don't like red lips, but that lip liner looks so deep, perfect. And that red, stunning. It is stunning. I'm not sure if this is it a, oh, it's a lip tint, blood red lip tint that's inspired by the presence of Ghostface. So, okay, a lip tint. So it's not going to be super intense. This looks stunning. This, I'm sold. I'm sold. This collection looks insane, and I'm very excited for it. So yeah, this is going to be available this week on Friday. So mark your calendar. Okay, we have a new release from Morphe. So Morphe just released their holiday collection, and I'm gonna pass on this. I feel like when Morphe releases their holiday collections, they tend to look very, very similar every year. So I'm always interested to see what they're gonna do, if they're gonna do anything different. But this one, I'm just like, no. Like, the only thing that I love is their brushes. Like, Morphe's brushes, they have some of the best brushes. I love their brushes. So, like, I always look forward to, like, the brush sets to see what new brushes they have. But as far as, like, the palettes and the lippies and all of that, it's a pass for me. So yeah, I know a lot of people love the Morphe palettes, but yeah, this one I'm just not feeling it. So Kylie Cosmetics is coming out with new concealers. This is the Power Plush concealer. So they reached out to me and asked me what shade category I fall in, and at the time, I didn't know that they were releasing concealers. I didn't know. I thought it was maybe foundations, or I don't know, but I picked the deep category, obviously, but when it comes to concealer, I don't get my concealers in the deep category. So I do have the 9 deepest shades in this collection that they sent over, but none of them are like concealer shades for me. The lightest shade is this one, and I can use it, but it looks really, really natural. Like, it really blends into my skin. So yeah, it looks pretty for like an everyday makeup look, but for like that bright under eye that I like, definitely have to go out and buy a lighter shade. But this formula, Kylie put her foot in this formula, okay? Because it is so pretty on the skin. It looks so natural, but you can build it up to get a little bit of coverage. She came out with a new concealer brush as well. I have that as well, but I don't know where I put it. Like, I don't know where I put the concealer brush, to be honest. But not my favorite concealer brush. It has a very interesting shape to it. It's good for like here, but like as far as like getting under the eyes, it's not my favorite. I like something a little bit more flat like this one because it like really sits beautifully under the eyes. But I like it for, you know, here and carving out the eye. I think it's perfect for that. All right, so Patrick Ta teased on his TikTok that he's coming out with multi-dimensional eye toppers. Stunning, okay? Patrick Ta keeps coming for all of our wallets. Okay, one of the shades is called Giving Luxury and the other one's called Giving Rich. And absolutely, add to cart. These look so beautiful. Like, I can just picture a nice smoky eye with a little bit of glitter reflect on this. Perfect for the holidays. This is stunning. So I'm intrigued to see how much these are going to cost, because this is a new product from him that we haven't seen before. I'm really excited for those. ABH is coming out with mini versions of the Modern Renaissance and the Sultry palette. I was never a fan of either of those palettes, but I know a lot of you who probably are so excited about this because you get those palettes in a travel friendly version. But I'm gonna pass on these because those color stories never really were my favorites. We also have a new palette that's available now from Urban Decay. This is the Moon Dust palette. This went viral on TikTok as singles, and now they put them in palettes. So yeah, they're making that money. This is gonna be $57. I think that's in Canadian dollars. If you love the Moon Dust, you might really like this, but also I kind of feel like it's just better in singles, because that way you buy the shades that you like rather than getting it in a palette. You might only want 2 out of the 4 shades. And I do think $57 is pretty steep for this. So now this looks really cool. It's from KVD Beauty. This is their Dazzle Gel Hyper Metallic eyeshadows. And I saw Rose and Ben use this and I was like, I have to have this. But I want to see it in store just to really see about this. I think this is available now, but like I want this. This is so pretty, but I think I'm going to wait for the Sephora sale to get this. It's not really like a rush, but I just think it's stunning. So I think that's it for all of the new makeup releases I wanted to talk about. If you have anything else you want me to talk about, definitely leave it down below and I'll make sure to mention it in the next one. But I'm saving the holiday gift sets for a separate video because we're going to go through all of the best holiday gift sets at Sephora. I am very excited for that, so definitely stay tuned for that because this year we have quite a lot. But I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below and I'll catch you guys in my next one.